Hey everybody, how are you? Welcome to Facebook Live. I am so excited to see you. I hope you're having a great day. Wonder what's up with the delay? I don't know. It just seems to be kind of how it is. And oh my gosh, Joyce is gonna be a grandma. That's so exciting. I am an auntie. I'm so happy because one of my besties, her daughter had a baby this weekend, so that was very exciting. I love her already. So I hope you guys had a great weekend. It was a gorgeous weekend here. We got out of the house a little bit yesterday for a while with the kids. It was kind of a rough weekend. I'm sorry, I'm looking down because I was trying really hard to big shot a couple things right before I came on. Why is this not lining up? And I thought I would still try and do that. And I'm like, oh, here we go. I'm like, do you ever try to line up a flower and you keep spinning it until it like lines up, but it doesn't? Yeah, I'm feeling that right now. So this is a Mother's Day card. I had a few requests for Mother's Day cards. I kind of struggle with Mother's Day cards. Because if you know my story, you know why. But honestly, I like getting Mother's Day cards. I just don't like making Mother's Day cards. So I have a weird relationship. Oh my gosh, I almost didn't put my lips on. Shocker. I gotta get my Stampin' Lips on, you guys. So I am, I have to tell you a funny story. So this morning, is that even? There. This morning when I was getting dressed, my bedroom was kind of chilly because we had the window open all night. And so I was a little chilly. So I thought, oh, I want to put a sweatshirt on this morning. So I grabbed this sweatshirt, and the sleeves are Bermuda Bay. So of course, obviously, right away, I love it. And I wanted to, or I wasn't sure if I'd wear it all day. Actually, I'm getting a little warm, but it's fine. Anyway, I wasn't sure if I'd wear it all day, but I love it. So this is a sweatshirt I bought in the Minneapolis airport when I went to Minneapolis last year for On Stage to celebrate my $1 million. And so I love it. And I'm trying to remember if, I don't think I was wearing it. No, I wasn't. So I went out with my friends because there was a blizzard in April. This was like a year ago, of course. And there was a blizzard in April in Minnesota. And so naturally, when there's a blizzard, you drive to a bar and drink all day. Well, we had a designated driver, don't worry. But we had so much fun that day. Oh my gosh. And now I have my flowers die cut, so I'm happy. I always hate die cutting things in the middle of a project, so. All right. I also got a phone call from Stampin' Up! Right before I went live because I was trying to help get a lady signed up who wanted to join Stampin' Up! And we were having some technical issues with that. So we got that all straightened out, thank goodness. So it's all good. I'm so excited. So anyway, someone asked what my lipstick color is. This is Hannah from Buxom, Buxom. So there we go. I always look so polished. Okay, that's really sweet of you, Tiffany, because let's get real for a second here. I showered yesterday, like evening, I think after dinner, but definitely before bed. And I put my partially damp hair up in a messy bun on top of my head. And then I went to bed. And when I woke up this morning, I brushed it out and there was like kind of all this body. So I thought that's great. And I also have, so I obviously highlight my hair. Let's be real here. My natural color is this dark stuff, but also right here it's gray, and this is where I have them highlight the most because it covers my gray. And my friend Kelly and Barb, they can sponge dauber the gray out of their hair. I cannot. There is no highlighting with sponge daubers and Stampin' Up! Ink. So the struggle is real, real. So that's really sweet. I pretty much put makeup on once a week, and that's for my Facebook Live or my YouTube Live, wherever we are. So yeah, that is really sweet. Whoever said that I'm so polished, oh, bless your heart. But that is so not the case. My assistant will attest to that. In fact, last week when she was here, I go, yeah, I was going to shower before you came over, but you came early, and I don't think I showered yesterday. Did I? It's a quarantine problem, right? So anyway, oh my gosh, wink of Stella. That's an interesting idea. I'll have to think about that. So anyway, I really struggle with people who dye their hair like gray. Like, why would you do that? And speaking of, so I'm not a girly girl that much. Like I mean, I like getting dressed up, but I don't go over the board with things. Anyway, my nails are the one thing that I do. And my nails are, look at, they're growing out so bad. And what now is happening is they're sort of coming up like what's happening is I'll run my fingers through my hair and then they'll get caught underneath because I do dip nails. Like these are my real nails, but I do the dip to protect them. And yeah, it's the struggle's real. This, my thumb, we've had some problems here. That one kind of broke off. It used to be a bit longer. So anyway, it does hurt. But honestly, I want nothing more than to get my nails done. Like I will break laws. I don't care. I don't care. I want my nails done. It's the one thing I do. All right. Now that we've had true confessions of a quarantine woman on our discussions. Oh, I need a pedicure too, but let me tell you, it's my fingers. Like this is my job, is for you to see my fingers. I need that to be done. So anyway, so this weekend, I did a lot of catch up. You might see I've got stuff all over the place. I shipped out a whole bunch of packages for all sorts of stuff, but I really, I had all kinds of stuff go out. I worked a ton last week. I only have like one of my normal assistants. Normally I have throughout the month 3. And so we've sort of, our families have sort of quarantined together in that we're the only ones we've really interacted with. And so she's been coming, thank goodness, my sweet Whitney. But I'm really looking forward to the day when the others are able to come back because I need them. Also, my hair is a little crazy. Okay, so let's see. We have some really awesome projects today. I'm really kind of super excited about them, to be completely honest. I had some interesting requests. I had a super cute idea for a koala card, and some was talking about koalas with the Australian wildfires. So I have a really cute koala card. I've got a golfing card. I've got a Cinco de Mayo card, kinda. I mean, not really, but sort of. It could be. I've got, what else do I have? Oh, I had someone who requested a really cute card for thank yous. And so I've got a really cute card, and actually it was a leftover card, meaning the stuff I used was leftovers. And then let's see what else. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, oh, my Mother's Day card that I was just working. So pretty. So anyway, I love the projects. So, I mean, I always do, let's be honest. I wanted to go live again because I felt like a couple of these were ones I was going to do last week, but I just didn't have time. So, anyway, I think there's lots of options though that you could do with what I've got. I had a couple requests too. What was the one I couldn't do? Oh, I was trying, yeah, well, never mind. I'm not gonna bring you through my whole thought process on life, but anyway, yeah, we're gonna have a great time today. Oh, I know. I also had, let's see, I've got a bunch of stuff coming up, so I want to just mention that quickly. First of all, if you spend $50 with me, I'll send you a free embellishment. This is through the end of this month. If you spend $100, instead you can get a free host set. Lori's asking about craft bingo night. Yes, I am. I actually am really excited about it. I've been working on that, planning that this weekend. I'm going to be posting about that very shortly, maybe even this week yet. I was going to wait till May, but I might do it yet just so I can have a little more time to prep the packets this time around. I've got some great projects planned for that. And then I've got a really fun, so we'll play bingo, but then I also have a fun game too that anybody can join in on. It's called Mystery Stamping. And then I also have my Sending Sunshine and Rainbows class is going to come out this week. And that's a free class anybody can get. You just need to go to you just need to go to my Sending Sunshine and Rainbows. Posted a link to that in the description of this video, as well as to my online store and all of this good stuff. So if you have any questions about any of that, it's all coming out. If you want, make sure you unite because I'll post that. You can join my newsletter. The first place I'll announce it, and I will cut off packets just because I don't have 30 hours in the day to get everything ready. So do you have to register every month? If you want me to send you the PDF, yes. Because the way my system works, I can't add it's a whole thing. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, game night was so much fun. I really had a good time with that last time. And so, of course, we're going to do it again. And the projects are going to be awesome. They're also really good for newer stampers or seasoned stampers alike. I'm looking at my face going, yeah, maybe I was a little aggressive with the blush. You know how when you put makeup on, if you're on stage, you have to have brighter makeup? That's what I was going with. Either that or I'm considering a profession change. I think I'm done talking. I am going to flip my camera around and hopefully you can't see the gigantic mess on my desk because it is kind of messy. But I know you know that a messy desk means a creative person, and that's what I believe I am. All right, so I'm going to flip my camera and then start it. All right. Oh, sorry. There we go. Oh, all right. So my first card is one that is featuring something that's getting retired, which I just can't even wrap my head around. Love this set so much. It's called Beautiful Bouquet. And it is such a pretty stamp set. There's tons of really cool sentiments in here, but then there's also just gorgeous, gorgeous images, and I really, really, really like them. So if this is one you have not gotten yet, I literally can't recommend it enough. It's so awesome. So we're gonna make a really pretty card with this, and that's what I was actually die cutting before we got this started. So yeah. Now of course, there's new flower coming, but nothing quite like this in the new catalog. So I definitely would recommend this one as one that you definitely are going to want to have. And this is a set I've gotten so much use out of over the years. So, all right. So I started by embossing a piece of crumb cake cardstock with the tin tile embossing folder. I just love this folder. You can see it's really pretty on whichever side you choose to use it with. And then I've got my crumb cake base, and I'll just go ahead and adhere that. We're going to take the glue that's full. Okay. Now, whenever I use glue, I like on an embossing folder, I put a little more than normal, but still not so much that it oozes out the sides. If you ever have that problem, you're definitely using too much glue. Okay. Now, the other thing, I sandwich plates to get the best embossing. Well, Monica, it depends on what you're using. So, for instance, if I'm using this folder, which has the Stampin' Up! And Sizzix logo on it, that is the old style folder. And so this is going to go on my Big Shot platform with the folder and one piece of, here, I'll give you the clear one so you can see through it, one piece of cutting plastic, okay, like that. If you have a new, so this is thick folder, all right. Then there are thin folders. Okay, you can see that. So this one is going to go on the Big Shot platform with one on bottom and one on top. Okay, so that's the sandwich for skinny folders. Then we introduced a year ago new folders. And for those folders, they're not going to, so you can see there's no Sizzix on here, just the Stampin' Up! Logo. These folders you're going to do on the Big Shot platform. No thin die adapter. And then the blue embossing plate. So that's how the sandwiches go. So hopefully that helps. All right, so I've got my card base with this beautiful embossing folder on here. And then I have also die cut some pieces. 2 squares. I'm laughing, piece of hair stuck to my camera. You are very welcome. Glad I could help with that. And I know you on that someplace, just in case you need to refer back to it. I'll try and find it. Okay, so this is 2 little skinny layers that I've adhered together, and I'm gonna just put this right on my card again. And I'm a little bit more normal just because I want to stick it to that bumpy embossed surface. And I thought the tin tile folder would be perfect for this because we've got, you know, squares going, and then these are squares. I also die cut a stitched shape square. This is probably one used right now. And I shouldn't say beforehand, I die cut some pieces. If I'll use all these, I think I will, but you never know. So just got to get this one out. Stuck in there good. I've got a pear pizzazz leaf. I've got the bouquet olive. And then I've got these 2 branchy things in old olive. So there's some of me, and then I also cut out this little flowery piece out of white. And these are all from this set of dies. And someone said, hold on, what is the difference between the embossing plate and the other folders? Okay, so the other ones are not the right thickness. The blue embossing plate, because changed manufacturers a year ago, and their blue plate is a little thicker, so it won't emboss your cardstock. Now you can get around that by using a regular plate and then shim cardboard and or cardstock really matters, or it really varies between the big shots. Every big shot's just a little different, so that is just kind of how it works. So they're just a little different depending on your machine. Like I have 4 big shots and each one is just a teeny bit different. I mean, we're talking like a thickness of a sheet of cardstock or a thickness of a sheet of typing paper. It's not much, but you know, like anything, it's not exactly the same. You know, every machine is just a little different. All right, so let's put this together. I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to set this on here. And like I said, this is a Mother's Day card. Now in our stamp set, there's lots of different sentiments in here that I could use, but Mother's Day is not actually one of them. So I pulled a Mother's Day sentiment out of the set Itty Bitty Greetings. That's the one that's got like a little bit of everything in here. I'm going to stamp this in some soft suede ink. It'll look really pretty color combination that I have cooking here. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp that kind of down here in the corner. Upside down, seriously. So I'm just going in the corner. This makes me mad. It's throwing my whole game off. Hold on one second. What are you guys saying? Well, if you put the label on, you'd know. This is true, but I don't like the label. So there. Okay, this should be right. It's a little crooked, but it's okay. So I'm going to just stick on here like that. All right. So to get this adhered, I mean, my favorite tricks, and that is to take my silicone craft and a little bit of liquid glue. And then this is obviously well used. And I'm going to spread out the glue. It's not so gloppy. It's a little bit more even. And then I'm just going to put this here and sponge on there. I'm not doing the whole bottom because that's going to hang off my square just a little bit. But then what I can do is easily adhere this intricate to my piece of cardstock. And I'm not full of glue in the end, which makes me very happy. All right, so there we go. So pretty. Then I'm going to kind of just build things from here. So we've got, of course, our bouquet, but we're going to cover a lot of this up. So I'm going to put some of these flowers here and some of these flowers here. Then, like I said, well, I was kind of chit-chatting with you at the very beginning to get everybody on here. I brought in, or I die cut these flowers. So these are stamped in crushed curry, stamped off crushed curry, and twice stamped off crushed curry. So we just got some gorgeous yellow flowers on here, and then they'll just kind of, you know, wherever we need to stick them, like about that. Okay. And then I'm going to just tuck in a couple of these branchy things that I cut. So, and I often rip off the stems because we don't need the big long stem. In fact, I might even rip off some of the leaves on this one so it's just not so long. So we'll put that one over there. Does sell that? Yes, they sure do. Okay. So I hope I'm up for you guys. I'm seeing my swirl of death. Ugh. All right, and then I do have this one too. I'd like to get in there. So okay, that looks good. Okay, I'm just going back to make sure I've got everything. All right. So I kind of have this arranged. And then I'm going to start gluing. Okay, so I'm going to pull this off, and I'll start by gluing some of these flowers. Now I'm only going to put glue kind of at the bottom. Oh. Andy? Hello? Can you guys see me? I'm still on. I'm okay. All right. I'm getting the swirl of death. Are we? Do you know if the internet is working?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't know.
No. Okay. All right. Okay, you guys can see me? Okay, good. All right, so I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive on here at the bottom, and then the top and tuck stuff underneath. Okay. And I'll do a little bit more. I'm just pulling this off of my little silicone thing. Same thing, a little at the top now, bottom still working. Oh, I didn't get enough on. Hey. And then I'll tuck this in as well. I'm going to use a glue dot for that. Okay. I'm going to keep going. If you lose me, let me know. All right. And then I'm going to put these on. I'll pop kind of my darkest one up, and then I'll put the others underneath. Okay. I'll kind of put A. That looks pretty good. Stick that here. All right. Well, it sounds like some of you can see and hear me with no problem, so that is good. That definitely makes me happy. Okay. Good. Now, in my stamp set, beside there's a bunch of different little centers that I use and little pieces that we can fill in with. That's one of the things I just absolutely love about this stamp set is there's so many little pieces to really make your card amazing. Okay, so we're going to add just a couple of these on here. First off, I'm going to use some old olive ink, and I'm going to add a couple leaves just to sort of fill things out. So I'll stamp that right there and that right there. That looks good. And then I'm also going to take my crushed ink pad and do a couple of these little kind of see things. Pretty good. Add some pearls because pearls make everything a little better. I could also take and add this. I'm just not positive. I could put this in the center of my flowers. Actually, where's my scrap? I can't decide if I want it. Ooh, that's pretty. Maybe I will. Look at that. Now here's the real question. Can I get it in? It here. Oh, amazing. Now you can see I kind of bent this, but we're going to foof it, and it's like I planned it that way. And now my bouquet is dimensional as flowers actually are. Okay. Oh, so pretty. Okay. Then we'll add some pearls. So for that, I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool. Just get a little of this coming out. Oh, yes, this set is retiring, and this is a must-have off my list for sure. Okay, so I'll have one big pearl and a couple of smaller pearls in here. Then I'm going to also sprinkle a couple pearls just within the bouquet, just to make things kind of pretty, like that. Nice looking. All right, I'm going to put everything on our card here, and I'm going to just pop it up, and then we'll do one more finishing touch. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so our final finishing touch is to take some of this ribbon, and oh yeah, it would make a cute magnet. That's true. That's a good idea. I like that. I'm gonna add a bow. Just trying to tie it nice. And this is our white seam, crinkled seam binding ribbon. This is in Sweet with the Poppies. And I'm just gonna kind of pull this and snip this off. And then we'll glue dot it onto our card, and that's it. So a really, can you color that ribbon? You sure can, absolutely. Yep, and I just want to position it so you can still read my Happy Mother's Day. So there we go. A little crooked, but that's all right. Yeah, isn't that gorgeous? I really like this card. It turned out perfect, so I'm happy. All right, next up, I'm going to feature, I've had a couple requests for this set. I really like it. I probably would have done an online class for this, but they're not carrying it over, which bums me out. And that is the Birthday Jubilee. It's really, really, really pretty. This is one of the sets from the Occasions catalog, and this is my Cinco de Mayo card. So there are, let me grab my stuff. There are really awesome dies that go with this. And these are the dies. So I did a card with these before. It was really fun. And today I wanted to use this piece. So I cut some strips of cardstock and just punched, or I shouldn't say punch because I did my die cut these out. And they are super colored. It's still no way.
Are the
people seem to be seeing me fine.
okay?
So
Speak up if there's a quality
yeah,
issue, please.
yeah, let us know. But they are usually pretty good about telling me. So this is Birthday Jubilee. Someone asked what the set was. This was the last one I used. Beautiful Bouquet was the last one. That one's been around for several years. Okay, so this one. All right. Yeah, so I'm saying it buffers a lot. So I'm going to start with a crumb cake card base. Can I zoom out a little? Nope, I can't. Actually. I kind of like, I know there are, you can up much higher. I don't like that because then people constantly ask me to zoom in. So it's kind of a balance, you know. Another crumb cake card base. This is my favorite, by the way. Andy, they say lots of buffering.
I checked the speed. The speed on our end is good. I don't
Okay.
know what's going on.
Okay. All right. So I die cut these strips and I'm just going to adhere them to my card. And these are all colors from our Brights collection of inks, like so. And so I'm going to use my glue again. Now here's the best part of this. This is my favorite thing. When the glue dries, you just kind of rub it off and you get the little glue goober and then you throw it away. And then so we're gonna squirt out some more glue. So we're gonna use this again. So this is the silicone craft mat from our catalog. And what I'm gonna do is take and turn these over, add a little glue, and position it. I think I'm gonna do them kind of a little bit at an angle to one another. So boom, boom, boom. You can see this is such an easy way to adhere this intricate fancy die to my card without much work. And you can see I'm not getting sticky. Makes me very happy. Okay, so boom, boom, boom. And also I will add when I die cut these pieces, I was really happy with how everything just fell right out. I didn't have to work hard to get all these little teeny tiny parts out of my die. So that was really great. Okay. So one more. So the colors from top to bottom are Poppy Parade, Melon Mambo, Mango Melody, Daffodil Delight, Granny Apple Green, and Bermuda Bay. Okay, so isn't this a bright, happy color combo? Oh, so happy. Love, love, love. Then I will, of course, adhere this to my card. Like so. And then from our set, we've got Celebrating You is the Best. So I like that a lot. I'm going to take a scrap of cardstock and we'll stamp this down. And what I would like to do is color each of these a little different color. So I'm going to grab my markers. Okay. So I've got melon, poppy, and mango, and black. All right, we'll see how well this does. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do will do nothing. It'll dry, so that's good. Bueno. We do not want that. Okay, and then I will also show you a very technical tip on this that I highly recommend using. Okay, and I'm just going to go over the rest of my sentiment in black. So I'm careful when I get in there. Okay, now the most important part, you're going to huff on it. Literally, I huffed. I'm gonna huff again. It sounds horrible. I apologize if you could hear that. Okay, so there is our sentiment. All right, so I'm gonna punch this out. Like so. Isn't that awesome? And then I'm going to add this to my card. I also have this punch. This is one of my favorites. And I'm going to punch that in a scrap of okay. And then that'll go just, it kind of sits right on top and sticks out. Isn't that just the cutest? Is the die set being retired? Yep, the stamp set and dies to go with this are being retired on both accounts. So cute. Oh my gosh, I just love them. So, okay. Celebrating you is the best. All right. So, here we go. All right. I'm going to take my black marker and do my other favorite technique, which is to spritz. So, you can see I just did put that a little spritz action with the cap. So awesome. And one further spritzing, which is with my clear Wink Estella. You just need to smack it against something. There we go. And now I have a really fun, sparkly, festive card. Now there was a question as to the circle punch. 2 inches, best circle punch there is. 2 inches. I love, love, love it. And then this is the Label Me Fancy card, I think. Yeah. Label Me Fancy card. Such a fun punch. How wide are the strips before you die cut? So they were 3, they were kind of a persnickety size, to be honest. They were 3 3/8 by 5/8 of an inch. So kind of an annoying size, but they worked really well. So yeah, I really love this card. Isn't it just... So this was my Cinco de Mayo card. This could be for anything though, a birthday card, whatever. It's really awesome. So, I don't know what's up with the delay. Someone just said they could hear me smacking my my clear Wink Estella after I'd done it, but I don't know why that is. Okay, now for my next card, this is a teeny bit of a repeat, to be honest. And I'm sorry I don't have the original card here. I actually sent it to somebody and realized I sent them my original, which is kind of a bummer. But we made a really, really, really cute card in my first stamping game night. That was a couple weeks ago. We made a super duper cute card with the stamp set Abstract Impressions. This is the one I'm just dying because it's being retired. It makes me so sad. This is an absolute must-have. If you don't have this set, you just absolutely, absolutely have to have it. You must, okay? So, this set is so cute, but I made a really cute card during my game night, and one of the cards we made had this piece of DSP on it, and here's that card. And so I had to cut this size of DSP, but what happened was that I had leftover squares. In fact, I'll show you. I have these leftovers, and they're 3 inches square. And so I thought I would take and show you a card for these 3 inches. Now, the other thing is that it is also really good for mass producing. So when you mass produce things, you want stuff that is going to cut evenly out of cardstock. So that's one of the this is one of those sizes that I love. So I'm going to start with a Whisper White card base. This is thick white. Someone said I need to be on the committee that picks what retires. A lot of they retire for a lot of different And there's probably a lot more into this that we realize too. So that's another thing, is we don't always know why they're retiring. Sometimes it's popularity. Sometimes it's because they have something new coming that's kind of similar. Sometimes it's because they have an issue with getting some of the products. You know, there's a lot that plays into it. Sometimes it's selling or not. So yeah, it just kind of depends on a lot of different factors. Okay, so I have a 3/4 inch strip here and have I've punched the ends of it with my triple banner punch. This is my very much used and loved punch. And I'm gonna adhere this to my card in the center like that. Okay. Then I've got a 2.5 inch squares of cardstock, and now we're gonna do the magic. So I need some Granny Apple Green. Ignore the meanings. Yes, this is still everything I used, you can still do. Oh, there was a troll. Oh my. I didn't see that. Oh, I caught. Oh my gosh. Seriously, whatever. Bye-bye. See you later. Punch or dies are those from? Okay, so these dies are from Jubilee bundle. Okay, I'll put all the products I use in the after I'm done. Then the is a 2-inch circle punch. Continuing on, it won't retire. Triple banner punch. Continuing on, will not retire. And then right now I'm using the Abstractions stamp set. So I'm going to stamp these little leafy stems here in Granny Apple Green. And then I'm going to bring in a little scrap paper because I'm going to stamp off. So then I'm going to take the detail version of these, which, what did I do with it? Okay, and then I'm going to stamp off a layer. And so now what's left is lighter. That goes right over the top. Okay. And then I've got this really cute image. I need to clean it. So to clean, I'm going to use my Stamp and Chamois. Yep. And I'm going to ink this up with some real red ink and stamp down over the top. And you can see it's just going to kind of fit right on in that area, which is okay. Now I can use either a black marker, Stampin' Write marker, or actually what I prefer is a blend. I had to reach for it. This is my Stampin' Blend mark. I just like this because it works a little better. And I'm going to put a little black circle in the center of these so they look like poppies. Okay, now this stamp set has a that go in it. A thank you is one. And then another that I really like, flowers were hugs, I'd send you 1,000. I think that's kind of, it's like a thank you / thinking of you. Then there's so your happy news, kindness changes everything. There's so much to love about you. So great sentiments that are in here. I'm going to use the thank you. So that is fine. Don't worry, guys. I'm fine. It's all good. Believe me. All right. Gosh, I didn't know what this guy is saying, so I'm ignoring it completely, so I have no idea what he's even saying. Oh, I suppose I should get the thank you out of my stamp set, though. Oh, hold on. What did I do with it? Haha. It's okay. And we'll ink this in black. Oh, don't worry. I feel sorry. If people are rude, that's the problem.
Okay, there we go. Isn't that cute? Oh, all right. Oh, Therese, you got this card. That's awesome. Well, I had two. I had the one I made and then my original, but I took them out, so you got one of them. Congratulations. I hope you love it. All right. So here, isn't that cute? Now, when we add it to this, it's super. Oh my gosh. I love. We'll pop this up. And I mean, you guys saw this was so easy to make. So one of the requests, I think it was from Vicky. Was that you that asked for this? She needed to make like 75 of these cards. So I thought this was kind of perfect because you could easily make those 75 cards and super quick and easy. Now, of course, you could, I think like you don't need anything else, but this is perfect. So yeah, so you really definitely need, you definitely need to have this set if you don't have it. I don't know why they're retiring it. This would definitely be the last on my list of things to be retired. I know it's been around a couple years, but I love this card. I could use it all day, every day and be very happy. So there we go. Great card. Super easy. Okay, next up, we got to switch gears a little bit and we're going to make a man card. I get a lot of requests for masculine themed cards, and we're going to use the Clubhouse Stamp Set. Now we're going to have, I'm going to have a class on the Clubhouse bundle in May. And I actually did the registration. There's a link in the description of the video for this class. And I'm just looking for my stamp set because I thought I had pulled it out, but maybe not. Okay, so I've got all cut. Now in this stamp set, you have, oh, I really thought I had this one. I don't know what happened to it. Oh, I know. I've got my catalog handy though. The Cup Suite. Oh, it's for a golfer in your life. And look, all this stuff is getting discontinued. But we're going to use the stamp set and dies. This, or actually, I'm not using the dies on this card, but in the class, we'll definitely use it. So this is a great set, by the way. All right, now on this, oh, I do need the set though because I have to stamp with it. Not good. Not good at all. And what makes me crazy about this is I had everything ready to go before I started, including the stamp set. Oh, I found it. You guys will be shocked to know it was under. Here we go. All right, so for this card, I gotta move a couple things before they go off the edge, you know. It's kind of an issue here. All right, so for this one, I've cut a piece of printed paper and I've a garden green card base, obviously perfect for golfing. And then I'm going to stamp in some Night of Navy ink. Okay. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I'm a little ADD because I couldn't find that stamp set, but here we go. We're back. All right. I'm going to adhere a piece of printed paper to a coordinating layer of Night of Navy cardstock. And just a skinny little border around it. So that looks great. Then I'm going to put this onto my card. I also kind of like we've kind of got a little square thing going on this today. I'm also going to add 2 squares of cardstock. So I've got a Night of Navy square and a garden green. But first, really cool dies, including, I love this. This is a golf ball, and then it puts that golf ball pattern in the actual die, which is pretty cool. Same with these balls. Okay. We also have some golf clubs, and you can see they put the little texture in there. We've got our golfer guy. We've got some grass. We've got a tee. We've got all of this stuff. Look at me knowing the terms for this stuff. I don't know. I'm not a golfer. I do know a few things, but so this is really cute. Now for the die, the club, I'm going to stamp on here in Night of Navy ink. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in the center like that. I'm gonna flip it upside down and stamp one over here and one over here. Oops, that was off. Wow, that was way off. Did my hand slip or what? I think it might have. There we go. Okay, I've got my clubs on here. All right, then I also have the little sentiment, and I love this. It says, "You're the greatest guy by par." And I love that because you could use this for all kinds of stuff. This could be a Father's Day card. It could be a birthday card, a retirement, you know, just about anything with this particular sentiment. Oh my gosh, could I be stamping like more crooked today? What is the deal? Let's try that again. Luckily, there's 2 sides to every sheet of cardstock. Oh, so much better. Okay, so this is the story time, or no, this is the timeless label punch. Okay, and I just punched that ahead of time. Gosh, which ones do I pick? Crooked or more crooked? Not my best stamping, I'll be honest. All right. So then I'm going to put this on top, but what I want to do first is grab a little scrap of printed paper. So in our printed paper here, let's see. Yeah. Well, no, I need a bigger piece. Okay. I think you guys can relate because I am literally out of paper. Or room, sorry, room. So I'll put my primer in here quick. And I just want a little skinny strip of this with the flags. So I'm going to cut piece, and I want this to be about 3/4 of an inch. So I'm trimming this so that I can have my flags show more the sticks, but then I can use this for the plaid later on. Okay. Oh, and then I need to cut this, and I'm going to cut it to be about 4 inches. Now that's definitely bigger than I need it to be, but I'm going to use that triple banner punch again, my fave. I know, my space gets smaller big time. Okay, well, this out. I just want it to be a little bit longer than my panel here. I'm going to punch just a teeny bit more off of this. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to adhere this to my card and everything. Then I'm going to put this up on the good side. I hope it helps you guys to know that many of the other sides of my pieces of cardstock have stamping on them. Okay, so that looks good. And then I'm going to pop the whole thing up onto my card. So you've got a really cute card. This would be great for, gosh, you know, I think one of my son's teachers is a golfer. We got him golf balls before, so this would go great with a golf ball gift. All right, so there we go. We can also do the inside of our card. And here's where you could add, you know, like a happy retirement or a happy birthday or happy anniversary, whatever you want. But I'm just going to stamp my coordinating golf club on there. And then we'll adhere this to the inside. And super easy. So like I said, we've got some amazing cards for you guys in this. It's really going to be a great class. And this will come out mid-May. But because this is on the retiring list, I think it's probably really good to get this stuff ahead of time so it doesn't run out if you are interested in this. So just so you know. All right. Let's see, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. My 5 card is a really good one. Also, this is a koala card. I'm gonna get rid of that Night of Navy before I get ink on myself. All right. Now, for this last card, I'm going to feature the Birthday Bonanza stamp set. And as mentioned, I'm going to use koalas on here because I think it was, I can't remember who was asking for a koala card. I don't recall. But I had to pull this off my Stamparatus. All right, so I thought what would be really fun is if we stamped our koala. I gotta clean this. And yeah, another set that's not sticking around. I guess that's kind of my theme for today is retiring sets. They're all such good sets. Now there are cute crittery kind of stamp sets in the catalog, but I'm just here to tell you this one is way cuter. I really like it. And I think the ones, I can see why they retired it because they have some kind of cute ones coming out, but I really believe that this one is particularly cute and different. So we're going to use in the set of dies, which are finally back in stock, yay. I'm going to use the stitched tag, which is so cute. And then, and I'll pull the stamp set out so you can see it because it is really cute. And I think I might have put the link in the description. If I didn't, I will. But this is a really, still have packets for this left if you're interested. It makes adorable cards. They're so fun. So yeah. And then here are the dies that go with it. So yeah, and the dies are back, so you can order them. Okay, so we're gonna take our cute little koala here and stamp him in Smoky Slate. And going to be kind of all over the place. Now, normally I wouldn't stamp quite like this, but I think it's gonna be fun. So we'll go with this. So I'm going to take and stamp his little on here. Okay, then I'm gonna stamp him again. And I'm stamping like because I want to, just inked that in the wrong color. Good thing I caught that before. Clean them off. Okay, I want to make room for the parts. So there's one. And let's see. Then I want to use Melon Mambo. For the party. Then it's mango. Somebody asked where I get my magnets. You can get magnet sheets like at Lowe's or Home Depot. They're vent. And they actually work pretty well. Okay. So there we go. With another one. It does take a little time to do this, but I think it's worth it. And then our next party hat, we're gonna do in Granny Apple Green. Oh my gosh, it's just so cute. And then we'll do one final koala. And his hat will be in gorgeous green. Okay, like so. Oh, it's just so cute. Right now, none of my koalas have faces, so I definitely think we need to put some faces. Okay. First of all, wiping off my stamp. It says, "Let's celebrate you." So now I think this would be a great birthday card, but she needed it for like a fundraiser. So you could, let's celebrate you. I mean, we're celebrating the koalas, so whatever. Birthday, koala, whatever. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm going to just stamp that on there. And look at cute. So cute, so cute. And then I'm going to flip and stamp. He's just so cute. And I think this really makes him adorable. Okay. Isn't this cute? With the little eyeballs and everything on there. All right. Now I'm also going to add a little, let's celebrate you. I'm going to do that on a strip of Whisper White. Okay, and that's going to be, probably going to try and trim this off a little bit so it's smaller. Okay. If your face is coming out wonky, you might want to try using a stamp position, stamparatus. That will help you get more in line. Okay, I'm gonna punch the end of that. And look at how cute this is. So I think I might stick it up here because there's kind of this, really matter. Okay, so I'm gonna pop this up. And now I didn't put little, there's also the little, oops, hold on. There's also a little like thingy you can of these, but I was worried I'd run out of space, so that's why I didn't. This little thing on top of the party hat. So yeah, that's why. So fun. Okay, so next up, we're going to put the rest card together. So I've got a piece of printed paper from the set. Look at that. See, those are the little things on there. So cute. But we're going to use this side, of course, because the other side would be a little busy. Okay, so we'll just adhere that layer to that. So I've got a 3 3/4 by 5 piece and then a 4 by 5 1/4 piece of Bermuda Bay. And then we're going to put it on some Coastal Cabana. You know, the color that lets us know God loves us. All right, next up, I'll adhere that. Like so. And then we're going to pop this up onto our card. And I'm going to add a little bow to go on this too. Like so. Oh, isn't that adorable? Okay, now for the bow, I'm going to take my Country Club and use the black here and just tie a little bow and pop this on because I think that'll be cute. I wish if we had gray, that would kind of rock. I want to say well, I don't know. I won't say anything. Okay, and then my favorite thing to do is to untwist this. And it'll be kind of frayed on the ends, which is fun. And then this just adds kind of a nice pop of color, of, black to this card. You could do different colors, but I think that looks cute. All right, let me put this back in here before we lose it. All right, so I'll just attach this with a glue dot. So, and then I'll bring in all the cards that I made today. Look at how cute that is. There's one other thing. Another thing we can do. And that is and because he's so stinking cute at an angle, I'm just going to put him in at an angle. And then we'll take Bermuda Bay and put that on the top like that. And then a face. I know, right? Who wouldn't love getting this card? Because it is so cute. Oh, so adorable. And then here you could stamp happy birthday or whatever you want. There is a happy birthday in this set. So cute. Okay, so I'll cover my black ink pad and then I'll show you my other cards. All right, so we've got our adorable koalas. Oh, and by the way, here's another version of this card, a little more simplified. I just did a little heart. You can punch or die cut, so yeah. So there's that one. Then we did the Gulf card with the Clubhouse Stamp Set. We did the If Friends for, oh no, well, that was my sample. I did thank you, I think, on my actual sample, whichever one you like. That features my favorite Abstract Impressions set. Then we made this gorgeous birthday Jubilee card. And these are from the dies from this stamp set. And then finally, we had this stunning card, if I can just say, using the beautiful bouquet stamp set and coordinating bouquet dies. Now, if there's any of these things that you would like to purchase, oh my goodness, I'd be so grateful. When you order from me, you help support more of these awesome videos coming your way. And I would so appreciate your business. So don't also, oh, and I have free stamps to give away. Hold on. Don't forget to share the video on Facebook or YouTube, from YouTube if you're watching it from YouTube, like after the fact. And then you'll be entered in a drawing for free stamps. And I have free stamps to give away. So let me see, what did I do with the stamp set? That's the question. Hold on, it's out here. But I got messy in the process. Aha, here we go. The winner is for the Tea Together stamp set is Ashley Molden. I hope I'm saying that right, Ashley. So congratulations to you. I know I have your address, Ashley. So congratulations. I will get this sent to you. And if you would like to be entered, just share the video. That would be amazing. And ooh, if you are interested in Facebook classes, kind of like this, but on steroids, actually, our next class is tomorrow. Oops. Tuesday at 10 a.m. Central. And you do need to register for it in the description. And we have some really awesome projects to stamp. I'd give you lots of tips on color combinations, lots of tips on stamping faster, getting the process going better. Lots of great suggestions there. This is my best deal. It's $25 for 1 month or $15 when you subscribe for a year, and that's per month. So it's really great. I highly recommend taking my Facebook class. Also have the Clubhouse or Country Club online class is coming out. I've got Birthday Bonanza. That's the koala bear set. And the links for these classes are in the description of this video. And those are, this one is May 15th. It's coming out, but register early, and then Birthday Bonanza is ready now. Game night. So my Stampin' Game Night shop. Registration is coming. It will open soon, and that will be on May 12th. So that is very exciting. And what else do I have? Oh, when you spend $50 order, when you spend $50, you'll get a free embellishment from me, or and $100, you'll get a free host set. Okay, and please use the host code. The info is all in there. And all that information is coming. Someone just asked when demonstrators can pre-order from the new catalog. That's May 5th. And if you would like to be a demonstrator, you can actually sign up now, or you can wait till May 5th and sign up, and you can choose the pre-order in your starter kit, or you can join now and then you can pre-order with all of. So that's very exciting news. And by the way, host sets. So we've got some really cool host sets to choose from. There's this one called Soft Spring, this one called Make a Splash, this one called Time for Tags, this one called Believe You Can, and there's one more. It's called New Wonder. I don't see mine. Oh my gosh, where is mine? That's weird. It's the one with the cute little fairies. Oh, here it is. Hold on. I got it. It's all good. New Wonders. Can you order anything out of the new catalog? No, you cannot. There will be a selection of pre-order items. So yeah. All right, guys, thank you so much. I will be back with you later this week with more videos, and we'll be live again on Monday. I hope you guys have a great week, and make sure this, by the way, this special is good until April. Oh my gosh, I'm messing this up. April 30th, and it's only available through me. So make sure you order through me. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.